Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Our time in Wishfield is coming to a close and it's almost been a year now since infinitynikki released, so I've been thinking a lot about everything we've experienced over this past year and all of the incredible banner outfits we've had. And so I thought it would be fun to go back through all of the resonance banners and rank the outfits according to how I feel about them. So that's what we're gonna do today. So today we're only going to be focusing on the 5 stars because otherwise the video would be so long. So we are going to be ranking all of the 5-star banners, and I found this really cool thing online. Hang on. So I found this cool little template online where you can rank all of the outfits in the game. Somebody made this. I'm gonna leave the link in the description so you can do it for yourself because it's really rather fun. They have all of the outfits, so you can see here every single outfit in the game so far. Yes, so I've already organized all of the 5-star banner outfits at the top, and I thought it would be fun to also include the 3 miracle outfits that we've had so far, just because this is supposed to be kind of like a recap of the whole year. So yeah, I'm gonna include the miracle outfits as well. So you can rank them according to how much you love them, basically. So yeah, let's get into it. So I want to start with the miracle outfits, and where better to begin than with the Wishful Orosa. Okay, so for the Wishful Orosa, this is the base version. I just gotta say, I am not overly fond of the hair because I don't like the way it kind of gathers at the back like this. I think it looks really unnatural. So the rest of the outfit is fine. I like this headpiece. So the main drawback for me is the hair and also maybe kind of the length of the dress. I would have liked it to be a longer dress, I think. Just because it feels kind of top heavy and kind of cuts your legs off in kind of a weird way. So just because of that, that kind of draws it down a little bit for me. I am going to put the Wishful Orosa in I like it, because I'm not a fan of the hair. I only wear the hair if I can cover the back up. So yeah, so the rest of the dress is fine. Okay, so next up we have the Silvergales Aria. This is a very good outfit, I think, overall. I think it's very well put together. The feather accents look so soft and very flattering with like wing-like feathers at the back here. And these ones, yes, it's just a very well put together outfit. The only thing again is kind of the hair. I feel like it's a bit too long. This might just be me, but it's hard to style it with other outfits because it's so long and so straight. It does tend to clip a lot in different outfits, but I think it goes really well with this one, which has kind of a train and everything. So yeah, and the makeup also, very versatile. I've used it so much. The gloves are also another item that I've used a lot in different custom outfits. So yeah, really like this one. So we are going to put the Silvergales Aria, and I love it because I do. It took so long to craft this, and it was absolutely worth it. Now, next up is the Sea of Stars. I'm sure we all have a lot of feelings related to this outfit. I think it looks very pretty, but I don't think it looks like a miracle outfit, to be honest. I have never played any of the other Nikki games, so for me it doesn't really have that kind of sentimental, nostalgic feeling either. I don't know, I just think it looks a bit plain to be like a miracle outfit. But that might just be me. I think I've actually, sorry about the necklace being this color, I think I've actually accidentally, yeah, here we are, that's better. So yeah, but that being said, it is a very pretty dress. I do think it's gorgeous. I like the shoes a lot. I've used the shoes in a lot of outfits in different colorways, And I do like the whole shooting star thing going on inside the skirt. So yeah, it is a pretty outfit. I just don't think it's quite like the hair. There should be more accessories, and I think there should be earrings when like it's open like this. I think she should have earrings. Should have had earrings. So yeah. But I do like the whole star theme. Alright, so it's time to rank the Sea of Stars. I'm going to put it in I like it because I don't think it's quite at the level of a miracle outfit, but it is very pretty. So we're going to put it right there. Okay, so with the miracle outfits out of the way, we are now going to be moving on into the banner outfits territory, and we're going to start with a permanent banner, Distant Sea. So we're going to be ranking all of these outfits, and I do have all of them except Crystal Poems. So that's the one I'm still working on, but otherwise I have several versions of the other ones already. So we're going to be reviewing all of them, starting with Blossoming Stars. Here we are. This is the first one I went for because I absolutely loved the whole gradient effect on this, and I'm really fond of green. So this was the first one I went for. I do think it's very, very pretty. I like actually the simplicity of this outfit. I like the hair and the hair pieces. I've gotten so much use out of those. Also, all of the jewelry are so useful. So I do like this. I like it a lot, and it's one of my favorites still. I've worn all of these several times, so I'm going to be ranking it as I love it. Okay, so the next one we're going to be ranking is the Fairy Tale Swan. This is the one I got most recently, actually. I went for that one third, but now I'm liking it more and more. The reason I didn't go for this one before was I really wanted a sexy outfit for styling challenges, so I did go for the Whisper of Waves first. But the Fairy Tale Swan is very, very pretty, and I'm so happy I finally have it now. We are putting the Fairy Tale Swan in. I love it. Absolutely. There's gonna be a lot up top here because I do like most of the 5 stars. Next one. So the next one is Whispers of Waves. This was the second one I went for. I absolutely love the hair on this one. So luscious waves. Absolutely gorgeous. And I loved the water effect. It was like at the time really unique. We didn't have a lot of like that kind of outfits. Then of course later on we got a paid outfit that was very similar to the Whispers of Waves, but I still really like this. The only thing I don't really love is this part going up and then folding down like that. I think it would have been so much prettier if it was like this, where it just went like this, because it's kind of distracting. But again, beautiful gloves. I like this arm ring. Actually, I've used this arm ring so much in different outfits. And the earrings are also very pretty. And this necklace is so useful. So useful. The shoes are very pretty. And the sparkly things on the legs, not exactly unique. We have a lot of sparkly leg things. But yeah, this is a very beautiful outfit. I really like it. So with all that being said, I am going to rank this one in... I like it because it is very beautiful, but it's not I love it, like it's not on the level of like the Fairy Tale Swan, for example. So I'm gonna put it in I like it. Next is Crystal Poems. This is the last one that I'm still working on. I only gotten a few pieces of this one. So, and the reason for that being last for me is that it looks so much like the one you get from Kilo the Cadenceborn, the outfit that you get from him. It looks so much like it. I'm gonna show you. Hang on. Look at this dress. It's so similar. And arguably prettier, I would say. Although I don't love the whole bare feet situation on this one. And the hair, of course, isn't the same, but the dress is very similar. So that's why I waited to pull on this one. However, it is very pretty, and I do like the rest of the outfits so much. I love the little tiara thing on the top, so I can't wait to get that one. And the shoes are very pretty. I love the snowflake effect on the tights. And yes, just a very pretty outfit. So it is very nice. I do like the ring on this one. And the hair, I like a nice high ponytail. Maybe because I can't wear them in real life because it gives me a headache. So I like putting them on Nikki. The glow up for the Kilo the Kinsborn outfit is also the same pink. So I mean, couldn't they have done a different color or something? Anyway, so because it looks so much like the other one, I am going to be putting this one in I like it. But I do like it a lot. I just don't love it, you know? Next! Okay, so that's all of the standard banner outfits done. So now we're going to be moving into the limited banners. And we're going to start with the first one. So this was one of the first banners. Like we had a double banner on the first, like 1.0. Was a double banner. So this was one of them. And this was the one that I fell in love with immediately and just had to pull for, the Blooming Dreams. So here she is, the Blooming Dreams. Very, very gorgeous. I absolutely adore this one. I'm so happy I got it. I just managed to get it before the banner ran out. And the thing about this one is that all of the pieces are super versatile. I've worn all of them several times with other outfits, and especially the hair this is the best updo in the game. It is the best one. It goes with practically all ball gowns and like everything where like you need to put the hair up because like there's a very elegant back. It goes with all of that. So this hair is absolutely S tier. And I love the elf ears, the elf ear cuffs so much. Worn those so much as well. The dress is amazing. So ethereal with the flowers and all the organza layers, like transparent layers. The wings, that actually the ability of this outfit is it flutters, like it's a flying or floating ability, and the wings actually flutter. Beautiful dress. We are going to be putting the Blooming Dreams in. I love it because I love it. It is absolutely one of the best ones so far, even though it was the first one. Gorgeous. And now we're moving into territory of I don't have this one, which is Flutterstorm, because of course you had to kind of choose, or I had to choose because I'm not made of money. So I don't have the Flutterstorm. Instead, we are going to be looking at pictures. Here's the Flutterstorm. I'm going to move myself out of the way a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here's safe. So the Flutterstorm, so pretty. Very nice blue butterfly situation. The only reason I didn't go for this one was because I like the Blooming Dreams more. And I didn't really have... I wanted to save diamonds when it rerun, so I didn't go for it because there were so many other things coming up. So, but in the future, if it ever does come back, I will definitely grab this one. And I am going to rank it in. I love it. I just had to choose between these ones. Next up is the Wings of Wishes ability outfit, and I actually do have this one because while I think the design is whatever, the ability, like the floating ability, is absolutely amazing on this one because it goes faster than all of the other ones so far. So I still use this ability whenever I float. Here we are. So yes, so as I said, the outfit itself is whatever really. I think it's a bit stiff overall. Like it's so shiny and stiff and kind of doesn't quite compare to most of the other 5-star outfits, I don't think. I think they have fixed it a little bit since it first came out, but I feel like it was a bit more jagged, especially the hair. Used to be a bit more jagged, but now it looks smooth and nice. I just don't love the side pony. I'm not one for side ponies and like big hair pieces that kind of stick out at an angle is not really my thing. So visually, I would have never pulled for this outfit, but for the ability, it was absolutely worth it. But we are ranking the outfits mostly based on visuals. However, usefulness of ability must be taken into account. So for that reason, I really like this outfit. And I will be putting the Wings of Wishes into It's Okay. Or I like it. I don't know. I like the ability so much. It's so useful, but the outfit itself is whatever. No, it's okay. I have to be strict about this. So It's Okay. Next up is another double banner, but I don't have either of them, so we're going to have to rely on the pictures. One of the double banners was Dance Till Dawn, which is a gliding ability with really long pigtails. I really like that. Kind of wish I pulled just until I got the hair because it's so good. But the rest of it really didn't wow me at all. I'm not one for these kinds of colors, like browns and rust red and stuff like that. Well, I do like the bear. The little bear on her shoulder is very, very cute. So that's one of the things I kind of wish I... Like the hair and the bear are the two things I wish I'd kind of gotten. So we are just going to be putting this one in It's Okay, because I don't really like it. I don't know why, it's just the colors and everything are not kind of my style. It's a bit busy. I do like the bear, but other than that, it's whatever. And then the other one in this double banner is Stardust Flare. Absolutely gorgeous, sparkly ball gown. I didn't end up pulling for this one either because, well, it's just, I didn't really have the diamonds after pulling so much for the Wings of Wishes. I'm not overly wowed by it. I don't know what it is about the design that it's just not quite my thing. And I was thinking, like, I'm gonna get to the fairy tale swan at some point, and that is very similar in silhouette. So I didn't see why I needed this one when I could get one for free eventually anyway. So I didn't end up pulling for it, but it is very pretty and very sparkly. Just gonna put it in I like it, because it didn't really wow me, as I said, but it is very pretty. And given the chance, if the banner reruns, I might pull for it if nothing else is coming up that I want more. Okay, so next up we have patch 1.3 Eerie Season, and the 5-star in this one was Timeless Melody, and I did actually end up pulling for this one because I really wanted the 4-star that came with it, which was like the ghostly spectral mist. But, so yeah, I did end up pulling for this, so we're gonna move into the game. Here we are, Timeless Melody. Very, very pretty. I do love this outfit, except for one thing, and that is the bonnet thing on top of her head. I don't like this. I don't know what it is. I just don't like the look of it. But other than that, I really love most of this outfit. The hair, again, so useful. I've used this hair so much. I love it. I didn't think I would love it as much as I ended up doing, but the thing is this curl and everything, all the ringlet, they're so, like, useful. They're just so useful, such a useful hairstyle. The color is also amazing, like a strawberry blonde, almost pink. Really, really nice. And the spinning key in her back is such an interesting touch. And I like the silhouette of the dress. I'm not a huge fan of the transparency with the sprites on it, but it is very cute. It's too cutesy, I think, for the look of the whole outfit as a whole. But yeah, it is very pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting the Timeless Melody in the I like it bracket, because I really don't like the bonnet thing, but there are other things that really pull it upwards, so yeah. Alright, so next we have patch 1.4, which came out in April, and the 5-star for this version was Crimson Rhapsody, this enormous ball gown with huge hair and a very cute little doll. The ability was to be able to transform into this doll. I didn't end up pulling for it just because I'm not a fan of red, so it wasn't for me. But I do think it is a very good outfit. It has a lot of pieces that I've seen people use very creatively, so it is very nice. Time to rank it. I'm gonna put it in. It's okay. I don't know. I think it's cute, but it's just not my style, I think. I don't love the evolutions and I don't like the base color at all. So, yeah, it's okay. So, next up, we have patch 1.5, which came out in May. And that one had a double banner again, with this one, Crimson Feather, being one of them. I absolutely loved both of these banners, but I could not pull for both of them, unfortunately. Or I pulled, but I didn't finish this one. I got half of it, but I did get the most important pieces. I got the wings and the dress and the headpiece and the gloves. So I'm really happy with it. So it's supposed to be like a phoenix rising from the ashes sort of thing, and this was a floating outfit. And the thing with this one is that you could actually stop midair and hover. And I think you could take pictures in that state as well, which is really cool. So I would love to be able to finish pulling for this one day if it does rerun. So it's time to rank the Crimson Feather outfit. So I do absolutely love this one, so we are putting it in I love it. Alright, so the other double banner for 1.5 was Eternal Snow featuring the outfit Snowy Ballad, and I did pull on that one, so that's one we can take a look at more closely. So here we have her. This is the Snowy Ballad outfit, the mermaid outfit, and it is spectacular, as I think we can all agree, with kind of snow crystals, because this is kind of an ice and water outfit. So we have snow crystals on the dress and in the hair. You can see tiny snow crystals, and on the headpiece as well. And we have fins on the ears as ear cuffs. And this amazing shawl-like thing with fishes swimming. It is amazing, and not to mention the huge like mermaid tail. It's kind of like a train, but in the shape of a mermaid tail. And the nice thing is that it's a two-piece, so that we can mix and match. And it's very sparkly, very ethereal, and very fantasy, which is how I like my outfits, to be honest. I love fantasy style outfits, so yeah. There's nothing to think about, really. This is a 10 out of 10, so I'm just gonna go right ahead and put that in. I love it. So next up is 1.6 with its fairy godmother outfit, the Enchanted Encounter. And to be honest, I did initially think I really needed this outfit, so I started pulling for it, but then I changed my mind, realizing that after spending so many diamonds and so many pulls in 1.5, I really needed to save up. So I didn't finish pulling for it. I only pulled like halfway, and I didn't even get the dress, but I did get the wings, which was the most important thing for me. I think this is a gorgeous outfit. It has a really interesting fairy tale vibe, with the hat being like this medieval style hennin, I think they're called. It's really hard to style though. Really hard to style with other outfits when you don't have the dress that matches with it, but I have managed to do so. Yeah, I love the wand, which is now going to be a handheld, which is so cool. We're getting handheld ability items now. So for those of you who did pull for the whole thing, I'm very happy for you. But yeah, if it does come back, I will finish pulling for it because I do like it. Oh yeah, and I got the hair as well. The thing is, what I didn't like is that the hair does indeed clip into the wings, and I am a very, I don't like clipping in outfits. I don't think there should be clipping in outfit pieces that are supposed to go together. That's a big, like, no for me. So that alone really pulls down in the rating for me. I do like the design, I just don't absolutely love it. So because of that, I'm going to be putting it straight in the I like it tier. Okay, so next up we have patch 1.7 and the Tide of Tears, which, to be honest, is one of my favorite outfits of all time. Just gonna say that right away. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish pulling for it because I wasted so many diamonds on the Enchanted Encounter outfit, so I wasn't able to finish pulling all the way for the Tide of Tears. But I did get the most important pieces. I got the dress and the shawl arm veil things, and the hair and the hairpiece. So all in all, very happy with that. But yes, I do wish I had finished pulling for it. It is just so gorgeous. I love the silhouette of the dress. It is so fantasy and so dark. We haven't really had a lot of darker pieces. And the makeup, it's so good. The lipstick is fantastic. Yeah, so I just really love this one. So we are just gonna be putting it straight into I love it. And then came patch 1.8, which was my favorite patch to this date. It was the most amazing patch. I had so much fun. I took my time finishing the story and I enjoyed every second of it. And it was another double banner season. So it was really hard to choose which outfit to pull for, because of course I hadn't saved up enough diamonds since I did pull on the Tide of Tears. So I wasn't able to choose both. So I did not end up choosing the Clouded Long outfit, which you see behind me here, even though I absolutely adored it. I think it's so majestic is the word, I think. I did pull a little bit, so I did get some pieces like the antlers, which was the piece that I wanted the most. So I have the antlers and the shoes and the headpiece, I think. But it is a great outfit. I love the contrasting colors and I love the long flowy robes and everything. So yes, very, very good. And the ability was so cool. Like being able to summon the dragon and ride it around, although it was only possible to ride it on Dunching Island. So that was a bit of a bummer. So that's why, it wasn't useful enough, because by the time I was able to start pulling, I had finished the story anyway and didn't really need to get around the island that much anymore. So its usefulness was kind of limited, but I do love this outfit. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one as well right up in I love it. And then we have Forever Bond. And this one really takes the cake. It is so spectacular. Like the cat outfit with the biggest, hugest, fluffiest tail and the ears. I did end up pulling for this one. Here we are. Here she is. And the lotus blossoms. Oh, it's so beautiful. Like everything about this, the huge flowy robes with like lotus patterns, and the colors are so good together. And the hair being this messy pink updo. The headpiece, oh my god, so intricate and detailed. And the ears, they're twitching like that. Oh my god, it's so cute. The makeup is really, really cute and interesting. Like I said, I don't normally go for red, but this is more of a coral orange. So I do like this color a lot. I do like the butterfly detail on her chest and everything. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. And the nails, the claws on this one, Look, gorgeous, absolutely stunning in every single way. 10 out of 10, no doubt about it. And actually, this was the last 5-star that I have pulled for. Without further ado, let me just throw her into this one. So far, nothing below it's okay for me. Let's see if that changes. So with that, we have reached patch 1.9 music season, and the 5-star outfit echoed dreams. And this is like an opera singer themed outfit. I did pull for like half of this outfit, so I was able to get like all of the pieces that I really wanted. I got the dress and the hair, which was the most important thing for me, and I have a lot of other accessories and stuff that can fit this these pieces, so I could put together an approximation of this outfit. So it is a very good outfit. I do love it. I love this ball gown. It is very pretty, and the hair is also very pretty. The only thing I do not like at all with this one is the collar standing up around her neck. I know most people love this, but for me, it's just not it. I don't know, there's just something stiff about colors such as this. It's just not my vibe. But the rest of the dress is so pretty. I like it a lot. I just don't love it, you know? It's not quite up there with my absolute favorite pieces, so for that reason I'm gonna put it into I like it. So that brings us to season 1.10, which was back in October, so just last month, so we're really getting close now. And the outfit was called Rainfall and Blossoms. This was such a cute witch outfit. I know a lot of people were hoping for something darker and spookier, myself included, really, but it is a very cute outfit. I did not end up pulling for the whole thing because I wanted to save diamonds, but I really wanted the hat, so I did pull for the hat, and also, while pulling for the hat, also managed to get the dress and some other pieces. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. I wasn't too interested in the floating ability since it wasn't faster than the Wings of Wishes one, which has been my go-to one, as I said earlier. So even though it's very pretty, I still prioritize practicality and getting around faster. So yeah, that's why I didn't end up pulling all the way for this one. But it is very pretty. And if it does rerun, I will definitely pull all the way. The only thing for me with this one is I don't absolutely love the silhouette. The way it kind of looks like it's a separate coat and skirt makes me feel like it should have been a separate coat and skirt. Like, the skirt is obviously like very different or separated from the overcoat, so I would have much preferred it to be separate pieces. I think that would have been so much more versatile. So that was the only drawback for me with this one, and makes me not love it as much as I would have. For that reason, I'm going to be putting this one in I like it. And that brings us to the most recent season, which is 1.11, and the outfit Nameless Selfless, which I have conflicting feelings about, and I did not end up pulling for this one at all, and I'm not going to either. I did review it, so I've said everything I felt about it in that review video, but just to recap, the most important part is I don't like the veil. I don't like the way it poofs up. It looks a bit dated, and not in a good way, not in like a 1800s kind of way, but in like an 80s kind of way, if you know what I mean. And also, I don't like the bones. I think they look like spider legs. I know that they're supposed to be like dragon bones. I don't think they look like that. I think they look like spider legs or something. And that makes me just, it gives me the ick, because I hate spiders. So for that reason, yeah, just don't like that at all. But the dress itself is very pretty. I like the tatteredness of it. It's ghostly, it's dark, it's like everything that we really did want for airy season. Or not airy season, but like spooky season. Airy season was another season. I mean, spooky season this year, we did get, they delivered. The hair is very pretty, the gloves are really nice, the handheld is really nice. It wasn't a handheld, but it's going to be, because they're giving us this one as well as a handheld. So yeah, I don't know, I have conflicting feelings. I really don't know where to place this, to be honest. Where would you put it? Where to? I think it's okay, because I do like the dress and the hair and such like enough. The makeup is also really good, so yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so that's all of the 5 stars that we have in the game currently. Those are all of my rankings. What did you think? I'm sure you would have put many of these very differently. And I might have been too generous, because it would have been nice to put some of the outfits in the lower tiers, but I like most of them. I am not very strict, apparently, so it is what it is. I might do the 4-star banners as well. Should I? Alright, so that's the end of this video, but before we go, can we just show some appreciation for Nikki's original outfit? I did take some liberties, like changing up her shoes and giving her a bit of makeup and some extra accessories. I don't know, I just feel nostalgic about everything we've been through, and this is like her original outfit, so it felt appropriate for this video, since we're kind of looking back throughout the banners and throughout this year of Infinity Nikki. I'm feeling a bit emotional about it all. Like the anniversary is coming up. Oh, the floof is really wanting me to pet him. Hang on. Yeah, so anyway, it's just been such a year, and it's meant so much to me, this game. And if you're here watching right now, I'm betting that it has meant a lot to you as well. So I'm so excited for what the future holds for this game, but also a bit sentimental, and it's a bittersweet feeling, I guess. Like everything we've been through here in Flora Wish, in Wishfield, it's coming to an end. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did, and consider subscribing if you want more light-hearted Infinity Nikki videos. And I will be back soon with more Infinity Nikki content. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you're having a great day and that you'll have a great rest of the week. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye! Bye!